Hello and welcome to VRML 1, and we have a game that's right about to start. It is Chameleons against ColdIce. We are just throwing it in. We do have the a little bit delayed stats, so give us 1 second just to update that. But I'm excited about this matchup. This is actually a 15K VRML 1 redeem. So I am loving to cast these teams as they are definitely worthy. All right, now it is updated. My bad. Just took a second here. But man, here we go. VRML 1. This is their first one. Make sure on 1080p. I was on 240p lol. Yes, you can start Archer. I haven't pinged you, but I guess if you're there, I'm going to ping you right now. So go for it. I'm excited. But yeah, here we go. So this is a bronze and a gold team. And at first look, you might be like, well, why are the two teams playing each other? Well, ColdIce has this thing called experience on their side, which is always exciting to see from these new teams. A lot of these players were on previous teams, so this looks to be like a good game. I don't know why you are awake. You tell me, but we are going to go into round 1. And this is going to be a good one. I'm hoping you have fun, but Kat, go to sleep, man. It's like, what, 2 a.m. for you? But here we go. We're going live. No, it's Luke. Luke here on cams, as it is going to be Chameleons. I have the team swept. Going to be ColdIce winning the first round, or first neutral joust. There we go. ColdIce, unfortunately, doesn't have a logo. They're just default. But that is okay. It is going to go into the bubble, though. Now it will be Chameleons. Chameleons walking in, finding the option, but not finding the back of the net. Instead, it's going to bounce out of the bubble low. Eventually, will almost get picked up by the Chameleon side, but no, it will go. Bell bounce high. Roman now. Roman walking it downfield all the way through, but not through enough, as it will get slapped upfield once again. Stuck in the midfield now. Archer. Archer going high, as it is going to go into the hands of One Piece, who is going to look the other way. Oh, let me put on sideline cam here really quick, so you guys can vote your points. Here, 1 second. Start prediction. But man, what a game so far. What a day. We have so many matches for you, so make sure you do check out our Twitter, EchoArena_VRML. That is where you can see whatever we are live today, and we're live for all day, every day. Chameleons, CHAMELEONS. All right. There's a prediction. You can spend your points as you will. And with that, Pia Peekaboo is going to peekaboo some points in the goal and get 2. Chameleons take the early lead. But yeah, what a pass. I just looked on my screen and saw that beautiful pass. But here we go. I am alive now, as the pause is going to come through. Not sure why. But yeah. How's it going, Solar P? Also on the team. But the finals are May 15th and 16th. So make sure you guys put that date in your calendar. But more importantly, make sure you guys show up before then for the Challenger Cup, which is on the 8th and 9th. But I think it's mainly on the 8th. We're going to cast every single game. EU, NA. So make sure you're there. Be there or be square. Our goal for the finals on the 15th and 16th is 1,000 concurrent viewers. And we'd love to have you. We need you to make it happen. But absolutely. It was just a quick 30-second one, simply because the game already started. So the point is, you don't know who's going to have the early advantage. But yeah, don't forget OCE. OCE is there as well, but not for the Challenger Cup, because the Challenger Cup does not exist in OCE. They just have normal finals. But yeah. What are the standings of Solar P? All right. You want to pull it all the bells and whistles. So here is the standings showing up on your screen now. Thanks for the new updates. But we are having the top 8 teams in Master Division going to be there in the finals. As we do have Aurora and Illuma Duty currently looking to maybe get relegated, but it depends on the wins of this season. If Aurora gets a win this weekend, they might be able to get ahead of Anomaly and not get relegated to the bracket to the Challenger Cup. However, what the real race is in the Diamond Division. We're going to see Wrath and Technique, 2 teams on the race, as well as Kraken later today. Kraken currently in 4th. Yesterday, they were in 17th. And it's the top 4 that make it into the Challenger ladder to get into the Challenger Cup. But we are absolutely excited to see those games. There's going to be such hype games because the winners and the losers are really important. Kraken, Velocity, Gen Z are all in the race to get that 4th spot for the Challenger Cup. Solar, man, you're killing me. Excuse me. We do have EU now. populating. This is our EU team, so I guess it is important. So earlier tonight, for all you EO folk, we do have Kronos against the Fireballs. Kronos, if they win this match, they have potentially able to break into that top 4. They are a little bit of ways away. It is mathematically possible, I do believe, for Gyro. Kronos, I think, is a little bit not. But nevertheless, it is going to be a fire match if they do get it close enough. But the same thing as we are waiting. I'm not sure why we're waiting, but I'm just tagging along with you. But Everest and Smash Dash are looking like they might get relegated, but it's going to be between Quackheads and Everest trying to break out of those bottom 2 positions. The latter means, so the Master Division, the top 8 teams are in the Master Division. So everyone else, Diamond, Gold, Silver, Bronze, they are all on the ladder. So we just play matches, and the point of us on the ladder being, the average player in VRML is trying to get better and higher the ladder into that top 4 position. So into 11th, 12th, 13th, or 14th. And those 4 teams get to play for a chance at 2 spots in the Master Division. So the bottom 2 teams in the Master Division go play the Challenger Cup as well. And the winner of those 6 teams, so the 8th, the 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, and 14th spot, now play in the Challenger Cup, and the winner of that gets to get into the Master Division for the following cycle. If I lost you at all, AG Shorty, let me know. I would love to explain more. But yeah, we are just paused here. We're just waiting. I'm not sure why. But yeah, let's check out the OC standings as well, as we are just chilling. Hey, Solar. The challenge ladder is the same thing. So it's just ladder, but we only show the top 20. But the fun thing about OC is there's only 20 teams. So this is all the stream. This is the entire division, which I always think is kind of funny. But they are looking for more growth in the future. I was pinged on Discord, so I'm very curious as to what's that all about. Ping troubles in team. Okay, cool. So there is some ping troubles. I'm not a mod, so I don't know all the rules, but I'm just chilling. I'm just waiting. But yeah, man, I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming out and watching. I think it's a great idea, Boom TNT, to just come watch and see how to get better. And share my own thoughts and share your thoughts. But repped for EU, I think 5 teams will play in Challenger because Smash Dash is inactive and not playing for the rest of the season like last Challenger Cup. Well, that's unfortunate. You tell me. You would probably know better than I do for what's going to happen there. I will get rid of the standings here. But yeah, this is the game. I guess I will move around some more. 5 teams will challenge. It'll be 5. Okay, cool. This is confusing and interesting hype. Yeah, so Birdie Boy, it's certainly easier if you just play. I know when I first was joining VRML, I was like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, how does a league run itself like this way? But once you kind of get into it, it makes a lot of sense. Basically, just the top 4 teams that aren't in the Master Division play for those top 4 spots. And the people who are in those spots have an opportunity to join the Master Division, which is the top division, to have a different cycle, play against each other, and play at the highest level and the most visibility and all that. And maybe prize pools, but not yet, not this season at least. But yeah, so that's kind of the way it works. But 5th and 6th. But yeah, the Challenger Cup for EU NA is happening on May 8th. So put that in your calendar. We're casting every single game across channel 1, 2, and 3. I think people can beat Joker. The game against who was it? I don't want to misquote the team, but there was a game last week that Joker lost a round and almost lost the game. Yeah, they got pushed. They just switched teams. Did they? No, they didn't. ColdIce is still on blue. Don't do me like that. Hold on. ColdIce, Roman. No, they're still on the same side. No, ColdIce. They did not switch teams. Ethereal. Thank you. Yeah, Ethereal I think can beat Joker, and I think potentially other teams as well. But Ethereal has the biggest, cleanest look. So, yeah. But I think teams can beat Joker. I think it's going to be exciting finals. Maybe it'll just be Joker dominating, but I also think it could be 4 Kings as well. 7 is up there. you know, who knows? Maybe even Kang. I'm not sure. But I think it's going to be an exciting final. So make sure you are there to check it out. You're casting every single game. 4K has a chance too. The rest of us are getting closer. Exactly. I agree with you, A2K. OC finals will be fire. Yeah, 100%. Synapse, yeah, Synapse looks really good against Joker. Against other teams, they still need to like get their consistency up or something. I don't know what it is, but they got close. Skirmton, I just drank some water, but I will drink more. Thank you. I appreciate the hydrate. It's good to take care of my voice. I'm doing 14 casts today, so this is my third. I did a couple with Kit this morning. But man, thanks for all coming out in the chat. Definitely do appreciate it. We are just waiting, though. We are just waiting. As we are going to have the subs of ColdIce in the server as well. So maybe they're looking. Mayhem was close. Yeah, lots of teams were really close. The difference is who actually beat them. And the only two teams that got around from them this season, I believe, are Ethereal and Synapse. Those are the only teams who actually got around off them. So that's what I want to know. I want to know who's going to beat Joker, because I don't care about a round. I want a full game. I want a full game. 2-0 sweep. Maybe that's asking too much. I don't know. How to become a caster? Man, every season there's a new application that opens up, and just apply. Just apply. We'll review it, and we'll get back to you. We're looking to get it better. Yeah, have a go and Kit for your third goodbye. Maybe this time you'll actually go to sleep. Good luck. Have fun. I look forward to casting you later today, but for you, that'll be tomorrow. Applications are open all the time. No, they're not. They're currently closed. They open up all the time though. They're not open all the time though. But yeah, I definitely do it. It's a lot of fun. We'd love to have you. It's always a blast. Always a blast, and it's always more of a blast because of you guys, you know, joining us in the chat. So huge shout out to you guys. Also, huge shout out to all our sponsors who do make this possible as well. That's Pro2 VR, Asterion Products, Fixed Gaming, VR Cover, HyperX, Rebuff Reality, where am I? And VRware.net. So huge shout out to them as well. There is 13, just like VRML, yeah. So if you are under that, then you shouldn't be playing. So don't tell. You know, be careful. But certainly do not apply to be a caster if you are. Yeah, it's a good time. You know, this community is a good time, and we're always trying to make it better. So we love everyone's new energy and all that sort of fun stuff. We are just waiting here. Because it is a tech pause, they have 15 minutes. And this is why I spread out all the matches today for an hour, as opposed to half an hour, because of the stuff like this. But, you know, such is life. Rebuff Reality is nice. Yeah, man, all of them are nice. Which teams do you think could be Gravity? Let's pull up the standings again. So Gravity is very good. They're very much the Joker of EU. Or maybe maybe Joker's the Gravity of NA. Ooh. But I have casted different games before, like Pavlov, CSGO, TF2, Rocket League, a bunch of different games, also real life events as well. But anyway, Challenger ladder, I don't know. I think on a good day, thank you, Jackie. I appreciate that. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know too much about the EU teams. I've casted a lot of them, but I don't really know too much about them. I mean, what do you guys think? Who do you think can beat Gravity? I'd be really curious. My PC is totally overkill. Skybot, hope you have a great day and hope the game was amazing. Also, do you know Team Nova? I don't know Team Nova. Should I know Team Nova? Cronus is the best. Yeah, man, you're playing later today. I'm casting you at 3 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock British time, or noon Pacific. So make sure you guys are there. It's always fun. Who's on Team Gravity? Great question. Great question. I don't know off the top of my hand. Intoxicated because of the second most team. All right, you know what? Let's see it. Let's see the finals. Intoxicated. I know when I was speaking to Gravity last week before a cask, they were saying that they felt good. 2 more games of the season, 2 more easy dubs. So they're feeling confident. So, you know, they're feeling good. Cronus is the best. Let's go. Hold on. I lost something. Where's your PC specs? Right. My PC specs are pretty beefy. I have 5 or 6 monitors, depending on the day. I have dual 2080 Ti's. I have 128 gigabytes of RAM. I have a i9 10900K processor. Yeah, those are all the big important ones, and like a beefy motherboard and all that. But that's totally overkill. You do not need that to be a caster or a camera person. You just need a consistent internet and a good enough PC to run the game at high settings, and it's totally overkill for this game. Yeah, sure. Here's the NA division. But my day is great, man. Infiltreep. My day is absolutely wonderful. I get to spend every Friday. I make time out of my week to make sure I can cast like a bajillion games on the weekend. So I'm really excited about that. Rep, you doing venues? I don't know who's doing venues this week. This is Luke, not Retep, if that was you were going for. He's a wonderful human, but he also has a British accent, and I don't, unfortunately. But yeah, very beefy props. Shots on Jaywalker and Team Joker, Skybot. I think the reason they're so good isn't because they're really good. Like, everyone on Master Division who's been there a while is a really good player. The difference is that they stick together. Joker has been a team longer than most players have played this game, including a lot of the players in the Master Division. And I think that's really important. Teams break up too quickly, and that's really my number one thought, Psychbot, is that if you want to beat Team Joker, you need to have better like instant communication that you can't, like, you just like reactions. And a lot of teams aren't able to get that because they don't play together long enough. There's like pairs that move together, but it's not really there. They read each other so well, they know each other, how they play, and they don't have to talk about a lot of things that other teams need to talk about. And that at the end of the day makes a big difference. Never mind, I don't have a good PC. I have Windows 7. That's okay. I mean, you can totally use Windows 7. It just like, do you have like a decent enough graphics card? I mean, some of the casters here use laptops. I mean, they're beefy laptops, but they're still laptops. So I mean, make sure you check it out. But yeah, team chemistry. That's what it is at the end of the day. That's why I think Joker is so good. It's just because they have the chemistry that other people doesn't have. They also do have a free upgrade to Windows 10. Maybe his computer can't run it, in which case that definitely is a flag for maybe not being a caster. But nevertheless. Yeah. But that's really what it is. That's really what I think is really important, to beat it. Quackheads can beat Team Gravity because they got an awesome game. You know what? I believe it, dude. I honestly do believe that any team can beat anybody on a given day. I think that this game is so momentum driven that if you're playing against an evenly matched team, you can suddenly have better cohesion or better communication, on a given day, while other people can't. I'm sorry, I've been calling you the wrong name the entire time. Oh, no worries, Sam. I'm happy to be confused for Retep. What a legend. He's a great guy. People also call me JG, but I am Luke. I am not either of them, and I cast more than them, but that's okay. I don't really mind. You know what? It's okay, Ollie. It happens. It's a normal mistake. All good. But yeah, man. Hey, ask a question. I'm happy to talk. I feel like I think there needs to be more of this in VRML. Just more, community building. Because honestly, this is great. I enjoy casting. It's a lot of fun. I mean, it's just volunteer. I don't get anything for it, but it's certainly a lot more fun when people are in chat and talking and all that. Well, exactly, Ollie. People are just it's trying to be kind. They're not trying to be mean. They're just trying to have a good time, just like us. How long have you played the game, and do you play VRML? So I've been playing I do play VRML. My team is currently silver in the NA division. And how are you going to hold up 14 matches today? Well, this is my third. I've done a lot. I've been doing production for the better part of 10 years. So, I'm used to it. This is a lot of fun. I hate the cast of hardly any commentary. I 100% agree. He answered what I said. How are you going to hold up 14 matches? Hold on. Do I play the game? Yeah. So I play the game in VRML. I said I'm in silver NA, and I've been playing the game since 2019 December. However, I certainly didn't play it competitively until a couple months ago. Aren't you JGVR? No, Gouch. I'm Luke. Shorty, you cast our match and you were amazing, Prince Watcher. Thanks, man. I really do appreciate it. It certainly isn't as much fun without you guys, and I think I should have done it at your parents as well if it was the game I'm thinking of. But also, like, huge shout out to all the families. Like, seriously, you know, this game is so great for community building and bringing people together. And you know, it's that much better. But we are gonna have an unpause. Do I see that right? Do I hear that right? Pause the game. No, it's an unpause. All right. Well, another pause. I'm going to try to get into it. Yeah, man, 100%. 100%. I don't know what to do. MGYT, honestly, go into spectate of like a random public match and just cast the game. It's scary at first, especially if you haven't done it before. But just like go for it. Just like say what you say and see what you see and do your best. And that's all you can ask for. You know, honestly, if you send me a VOD, and this goes for everybody. I mean, maybe unsolicited, but if you send me a VOD of you casting, it might be scary, but like I'll happily critique it and give you some tips. And I feel like lots of people would do that as well. But 100%. 100%. Psych. Yeah, exactly, A2. 100% a psych, as we now have 7 people in the server. So we're just waiting. But yeah, I'm excited for these games. Hopefully it does finish soon. Yeah, hopefully. It was Slap Babies versus your Slide Notice 1. Yeah, that's it. That is the one. I remember that. I remember someone said your parents were watching. That was great. I mean, did they enjoy the match? What are we waiting for? So there's some ping issues. So they have a 15-minute pause. So they are just waiting. No, it has to be 69,420, Ollie. Come on. Maybe the value of the cast. Hey, man, it's that much better. But we are going to have an unpause. We are. It's going to happen. The game is going to happen. So here we go. Oh my goodness, I'm doing everything except touching the right menu. But this game is going to happen. All right, we're passing it up now. ColdIce, Glizzy, it's going to be a 3v3. All right, you know what? I guess people are having ping issues, so that's one way to do it. So let's see some old school 3v3 gameplay as Archer is going to move it upfield. Take a look. Going all the way right, but not out. That's not the clear he was looking for. It is going to get picked up quickly, though, by Archer to continue it. It's almost a self-pass. That's a boop shot. But no, One Piece is going to be there to pick it up. Going back the other way now. All the way the other way. That's going to be downfield. But Scion is going to be there to pick it up. Man, really back and forth game, especially 3v3. That means the stacks are harder, but that's a shot. That's not going to find the back of the net, though. It is going to go... no, just for fun, McGauk. I haven't paid in the past, but you know what? I do this for fun. I really enjoy the community. I lost the disc. There it is. Yeah, it is going to go into the hands of Alfie now. Alfie walking upfield, but Archer there. Archer with a long shot. Maybe a little bit too optimistic. As it is going to get picked up by Chirby, who is still going to keep up this offense. Cut pass now to Archer. Archer diving in. Can he do it? No. No more points on the board for his side, as it is going to bounce out to the hands of Alfie, who's going to clear it downfield. Can they find the stack, though? Can they do it? They're not finding the stack. Instead, they're just going to float to the disc. But it will work. They will get the first. Chirby, though, walking downfield. Bouncing high. Bouncing all the way down. Almost in. But not close enough, but the stack will be there to pick it up. Archer maybe going for the cut. Is he going to just dive it in? What's he going to do? He's just going to put it in for 2. 4-0 Chameleons. Wow. Wow. That was a long pause, but man, that's what I want to come back to. Some back and forth action, extending their lead. So, man, here we go. Actually, another caster knight. Oh my goodness, is it a meme now? Is it everyone except me is casting? I love it. Do that to pay Luke? Yes, they do, Sam. You can start. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't. I honestly, like, this is great. I enjoy it. But I know I've seen it in pubs. Cool. Chirby though picks up the disc. It is gonna walk upfield, just buying some time. Honestly, time is on the side of Chameleons. They can do this all day. Chameleons trying to go for the cut pass. It's good. It's even better. They find the back of the net. Archer, what a play. Pass from Scion. And they put 2 more on the board. Yeah, it's 3v3. I'm not a mod. I don't know all the rules, but if you are missing a player on one side and it's a 4v3, you can also opt to do it a 3v3. It's per the rules. This is a gold match, yeah. But yeah, it's going to get picked up by One Piece, though. Cleared down to Alfie. Alfie going for the rest of the way. That a bounce shot? He hits those? He might have, but Sion's there on the back line to pick it up. What a play from him. It's going to go the other way now. All the way down. but maybe not far enough. Maybe far enough. Well, regardless, it's going to go in the hands of One Piece, who is going to look, walks upfield, goes for the pass, but it's going to get intercepted. Archer, long shot, but will his teammate be there to pick it up? Yes, he will. Hits the post, though. Oh, my goodness. You don't want to see that. But now it's going to be cut in once more time. Archer to Chirby, to the back of the net. 8-0. Wow. McGuack, hopefully you're still studying, but hey, I'm glad you're joining us here today. Tiger Tech, how do you spectate? We use a program called Spark for all the statistics and lots of overlays in OBS. Various spectating programs, but this spectate is built in. It's spectating through your PC. There's many guides online if you just look up how to spectate on your PC, but Spark definitely makes it a lot easier. So make sure you download Spark, ignitevr.gg/Spark. I'll talk about it more later. But Tiger, I was wondering the same thing. Great recovery. Yeah, absolutely great recovery. But Archer's going for the long 3, but it is going to be One Piece there, picking up 2 recover the other way. Goes all the way down, but Sion, down to Chirby. He has options. He's going low. Low into the hands of Sion. Sion, can he find the back of the net? He's going to find the cut pass. And Archer, it will finish the job. 10-0. Yeah, Birdie, that might be an issue, man. I'm just saying that might be an issue. ignitevr.gg/Spark. My dog says, Alice says, hi. Hi, Alice. Bark. Maybe he understands that. Anyway, that was weird. It is going to bounce low. It's going to bounce to the hands. That's a long 3. No, they hit the post. So close yet so far. Gems, thanks for the link. Is this going to go high into the hands of One Piece? One Piece is going to go across. And it's going to go right back the other way now. No stacks are coming through. Glizzy's going to get the boost, though. Actually, it won't be Glizzy. It'll be Archer boosting off him. There's an open 3. Is he going to take the shot? No, he's going to get stunned instead, as this is going to go high in the sky, high into the hands of Sion, but it's going to get immediately stunned by Alfie, who's wanting none of that. Clears into the midfield, though, but not exactly the clear they were looking for, as the stacks are going to come through on the side of Chameleons, and they're going to clear it back down the other way. All the way down field once again. Really back and forth game so far in this 3v3 matchup. As it is going to go up to Chirby. Chirby going to Glizzy. Glizzy down to Alfie. Alfie slapped out, but Archer's going to finally get the clear. That was what they were looking for. All the way downfield. Can they get more points on the board? Dare they get more points on the board? Well, maybe they dare, but they don't get there, as it is going to float high out of the hands of Sion. But Sion now looking for the cut pass. But oh my god, what a save. But Alfie kicks it right back, though, and Sion finds the back of the net. 12-0. This is gold. This is gold. Ha, rhymes, MGYT. Yeah, man. MGYT, is that a reference to MGMT, which is the band from the 80s? Maybe that's too old of a reference, but they have some good songs. Anyway, it's going to be Glizzy picking up the disc. Glizzy down to Alfie. Alfie going all the way along. Pass, but Sion is there to recover. Getting the passes long field. That's a long 3. That's not in the back of the net, though. That's going to get cleared right out to the hands of Glizzy, who gets stunned immediately with the drive by Archie. Long 3, and he hits those. Sheesh! What a shot! AG, I saw your word sneak redeemed twice, man. I see it. Don't worry. But, man, yeah, what a play. What a turnover. You definitely don't want to see it. As Chameleons absolutely dominating this game. Now with One Piece picking up the disc. Going for the long clear. That's worked for them well so far. And maybe it'll do them well again. But now it is going to get picked up by Sion. Sion floating downfield. That's almost a bounce shot, but that's not quite in. Will it get picked up? It will eventually, but the shot just misses by Chirby. As it is going to go low. Low to the hands of Sion. Sion. Over to Archer. Archer up. Oh, what a play. Chirby on the backboard. Slams it in. 17-0. Wow. You hate to see it. You really do. But sometimes games just go like this, man. That's just how it be. But ColdIce once again with the just advantage. Let's see if they can convert. 20 seconds now. A goal here would certainly not be a round win, but will be a lots of momentum. And it looks like they might be able to get there first. Can they? They can. They can't. They get the stuns. It's going to get cleared out instead, but it's not all the way out. 12 seconds now on the clock. Can they get some goals? Can they get some points? 8 seconds. It's low. Is there a stack? There isn't. So that is going to be first round. 17-0 for the side of Chameleons. Absolute dominant game. Wow. 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 Why is it 3v3 ping issues? Yeah, it's a Hard Knocks game. One more 3 in the round is Chameleons. Yes. Yes, it is. Spark is a sick, and not at least not a mercy. Good round for them. You know what? Yes, it is. It is a good round. While I'm talking about these two teams, I did get a chance to talk to both these teams before the match. I was talking to Dark Phoenix, the captain of Chameleons, and he says, since this is a complete new team, I'm curious about their skills, but that won't stop us from winning whatsoever. So he was confident coming into this match. Also, he said, you know, I won't be playing myself, sadly, but the rest of my team will be there, and he had a thumbs up. So he was totally happy. ColdIce on Respect, Glizzy, I was talking to him, and he said, you know, he feels awesome. He's so happy for his team because we are always giving our best and winning. So we feel very confident coming into this matchup. And that's always great to see, you know? It's always great to see these teams, you know, carrying both these teams coming off wins. We have ColdIce coming off a 2-game win streak, and we have Chameleons coming off a 1-game win streak, only winning 2 of their last 5 matches. But nevertheless, both these teams are gold. ColdIce won 2 of their previous games. This is their 3rd game. This is their ranked game. So what that means is that they will... This is like their big MMR game. So they have the MMR of gold. They just don't have it yet. Yeah, totally get Spark to work, dude. But this is going to get picked up very quickly by Chameleons, where ColdIce opted to do a slow rollout. But it's going to go all the way downfield, and it eventually will get recovered by Chameleons. Is this EU? Yes, it is EU. Sometimes VRML screw up. No, I mean, this is the new team. So they have this is their new ELO. They won their first 2 games by a wide margin. So that's why they're playing against a gold team. But maybe not any longer, as Chameleons score 3. Put some points on the board. Are we in venues? No, this is just channel 1. Oh, I forgot to put my camera on during the break. I should put my camera on in that extended pause, honestly. But I will do that next time. It is going to get picked up by One Piece, though. One Piece down to Alfie. Alfie, great relay, but intercepted by Chirby, who's going to go right back the other way, and even better, finish. No, I jinxed it. Now we'll get picked up by Chirby, who's going to have the rotations come through, so they can't get the easy 3. Instead, he's just going to wait, play the time, as time is on his side. He's going to go for the reset, though. Reset up to Archer. Archer to Chirby to the back of the net. What a play. Wow. Wow. Man, what a game. Great passing. I certainly agree. These teams are both looking very, very good in terms of passing. But unfortunately, it is Chameleons with more experience as a team. They've been around all season, kind of finding the back of the net that much more. But that was a good stun on, on Chirby, as it is going to bounce high. Eventually will get picked up, eventually. But you totally can't see the difference of experience. Both these teams have a lot of potential. I mean, I'm excited to see what both these 10 teams can do next season. But, I mean, ColdIce, this being their 3rd game, winning their early 2. I mean, they're looking good. This is should be a really back and forth game, and it is a back and forth game. However, they're just not able to get those final passes, which they are able to do here. Going for the bounce shot, but Archer maybe gets stunned out before he can get it done. But that's going to be a shot saved. Not saved. Archer's there to pick it up, but oh, Chirby misreads that, and he's not going to pick up the disc. Turn over for 2 seconds, and it's 5-0, yeah. It is 5-0. But the stacks are going to come through, and it will be Archer maybe picking it up first. That's going to bounce in. Whew, that hits the post. And can they finish the dub? Yes, they can. Glizzy getting the first 2 points on the board. ColdIce break their streak.
12, 11, 10, 9.
Man, some love for ColdIce. Also, Frosty, I saw your poster. Should I join a team or create one? Man, it's up to you. There's some benefits for both. I mean, you get to manage your own team and run it your way if you do create one. There's more work involved, and it's not as flexible. Like you can't like go from like gold to diamond in or sorry, bronze to diamond if you're like really good all of a sudden because you're reliant on your team as opposed to like you can just leave and find a different one. I would say make one, but I'm biased because I made my own. But I'm interested what people think in chat as well. But that's going to be a long clear, maybe a bounce shot, but that's not going to be on target. Close, though. Archer trying to pick it up once again. 3 overtimes? Hey, man, I'm down for it. I'm down for 3 overtimes or round 3. That works for me. But that's a long clear. That's going to be a pass as Scion slams it in the goal. 7-2 extends their lead. Everyone is down for it, says Game. 100%, man. Everyone's down for 3 overtimes. I think that's one of the best parts of this game, overtime. But yeah, start team and grow together. I mean, A2 we're biased, but I think that's right. Also made one, and we're a game off diamond. Heck yeah, not alpha. I don't think you should go if you're just starting VRML. That's a good point. There's a Spark wiki. I can talk about the wiki later. But Alfie is gonna pick up the disc as Archer, and they're just battling. Stuns are so important in this game, but they're not finding any luck yet, as it is eventually gonna get picked up by Glizzy. Glizzy walking in. Can he get some more points on the board? He's holding it for too long, though. Great stun by Archer, who's then going to collect the disc. Go for the high clear. You always want to see those clears bouncing midfield, simply because you don't want it to be easy to read for the backline player, right? People sometimes think, oh, that's a bad clear. That's a great clear, because that means it's harder to read for the teams. It also means it's harder for your team to read, too, but at least you know it's intentional and your team can call it. Going for the bounce shot there off the shoulder. That's the Geo there, but not quite finding its mark. That clear was a bad clear. Unfortunately, not going all the way down. But they have 5 points ahead, so it doesn't matter too much. Those are going to be an aggressive stack, an enemy stack, but that stack will come through for Chirby. Chirby's going for the cut pass to Scion, and Scion will slot it in. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. 5 live goals, 7-point game, 5 minutes left. 15 is max. I honestly have no idea what the max is, Birdie Boy. I don't think there's a max. Is there a max? I don't know. OT and a self-goal to end is always the best. Yeah, Gems, that's 100% true. 100%. Easy. Yeah, 100%. You should just self-goal all the time. Never do that. But that's going to bounce in! Glizzy with a 38-meter shot! Woo! Oh, man. That deserves a sheesh. Sheesh! What a shot. Making this a 4-point game. You know what? Don't count this ColdIce out, because they are cold as ice, and they're going to maybe get a win here in round 2. But that's going to be not even better. Look. Oh, almost the shot is Glizzy looking for another long 3. But Archer is going to clear it all the way back downfield. It will get picked up, though, by One Piece, who's going to clear it back the other way. That's going to be all the way the other way. And is it going to get picked up by Glizzy? Can he do it? His teammate will, but that's not the shot he was looking for. Instead, it is going to bounce out and into the hands of Scion. Echo open through Spark. Yeah, that's the way to do. So just click open spectator stream, and you'll get into the spectate like I am. And you can control it with your arrow keys, but it's much better to use a controller. But it's going to get slapped almost in the net. But it will be Archer. Archer finding it. Pass saved by Glizzy, keeping his team in there. 4 points remaining. It will get picked up by the stack. It is going to go back now. But now it will get picked up by Archer. Archer walking in across to Chirby. Chirby almost a shot, but it's going to bounce high into the hands of Alfie. Alfie going to get that clear out almost, but Scion is on the back line. Great work from him, keeping up the pressure. That's a cross pass to Chirby, and Chirby gets it done. 11-5 is the score. Responding in kind. Use local PC. If you're on Quest, you can use it for when you're connected to Quest as well. They can read your stats and everything. But use local PC if it's up on your computer right now. ColdIce logo is so cool. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, we're not able to pull it. I don't know why. I'll try pulling it this next break before we end this. But it is going to be back over. But One Piece is there on the back line. There's still 2.5 minutes. There still is time. It's a what? It's a 6-goal game. So that's 2 threes or 3 twos, okay? They have more than enough time to score 2 threes. And they do need to get going on those 3 twos, because this game has been very back and forth. But those stacks are maybe coming through. Can they read that? Oh, what an unfortunate bounce. But it will get picked up by Scion, who's going to clear it into the tunnel at the very least. Hard to read. All the way down, Archer, long 3. That's the post. Oh my goodness, what a shot. But so close, you really don't want to see that, as it is going to go back. My man's doing tech support while streaming. Hey, you know what? I'm just here to help, man. I'm just here to help. I like that. You know, I do this for fun. It's volunteering. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun you guys being here. So thanks for taking the time, man. Thanks for taking the time, all of you, out of your day, whether it's afternoon, morning. Is that in? No. I love to do it, and I'm glad you guys are here taking the time with me. But it's going to bounce high and out into the hands of Chirby, who's going to go for the... No. They didn't find it. They don't find the bounce shot either. Maybe they're getting a little bit too overconfident. I just want to see them walk into the net. They do have a 6-point lead with a minute and a half. That's growing ever more dangerous, ever more potent. But they are just going to bounce it out. Bounce it out. Scion is there. Scion over to Archer. Archer is going to slot it in. This game is not... It's technically not over, but it's pretty close. Pretty close. It's pretty much done. You don't like to see it, but it does happen. They are playing around. Yeah, they are. But nevertheless, I do believe in ColdIce. ColdIce has an opportunity here to get some more points on the board. They can do it. You know, it doesn't matter for this game, but that's momentum for next game. That's momentum saying, you know what? We came together and scored some points. We came together, got some momentum against the gold team. Maybe this is the last game of the season. I have no idea. If it is, then for season 4. But if they do have one more, then you know what? This is great momentum for that. But One Piece, though, he's going to pick up the disc. One Piece going low. Low to Alfie. Alfie up to Glizzy. Glizzy saved by Scion. Absolute of a steal. 30 seconds on the clock. They're going to do it to them. They're going to get the conversion all the way downfield. Maybe I called it too early, but Chirby, 17 seconds on the clock. He's going to go for the cut pass, but no, he gets stunned immediately. Chirby is not there to pick it up. Who is? Eventually, it could be Scion. Scion, 9 seconds now. Goes for the shot. Saved by Glizzy. And that is going to be the game. 13-5. Chameleons sweep ColdIce in 2. Wow. Also, I forgot last time, but here is me. Oh, hold on. Scoreboard. I catch all of them. I cast as many as I possibly can. That's really what I like doing. But hello. This is me. There is me. I forgot last time. But yeah, GG's to both teams, man. It was absolute pleasure. Great games all across the board. We have some great diamond matches coming up tonight as well, but that's for NA. These are EU. We're going EU straight. I'm going from now. We have one in 15 minutes, so don't go too far away. That is going to be Tyro EU. Yep, Tyro EU against Electric Echo. Right after that, in an hour and 15 minutes, is going to be Nameless against Nuclear Waste. Add you for the match later. Cool, Gems, thank you for that. It's just one you see on Oculus. ColdIce won the last 2 games, so their ELO, if you look at the ELO, it says TBD, but their hidden ELO is pretty much the same. Stats are broken. Are they? Yeah, they are. Stats are always broken. Sorry about that. They do that sometimes. Let me try to refresh them. I'll try to refresh them. Let's see if anything happens. Yeah. That's it. That's the game. Chameleons take it in 2. Are the stats fixed? No, they're not. Well, I'll see if I can do for that. Thanks for the friend request, Gems. But man, what a game it is. What a game. What a night. And don't go too far away. We'll be right back here on Channel 1. I'm not going to stop the stream. Initially, I was going to. But we're going to start again in 15 minutes. What do you guys think? Do you guys think... I know I like the chat. I'm going to keep the chat going. I'm just going to run some ads. So I'll go into intermission, and we shall see you in 15. See you then.
VRware. Our passion is for the future.
Don't know how to feel, but I'm not sorry. I'm lost in your eyes, are you even real? But don't you worry, I'm not looking for the one. No,
Aurora, but Anomaly instead right there, that chain. Oh man, we cannot stop talking about it and just how fast it is. Now, this one picked up by Acorn and with a little over the head.
Moments that a turnover happens and Seven's been able to turn those around and convert them into points. Oh no, another one, Citizen long shot. Unbelievable. They're up by 9.
Wow. And says Jaywalker getting in the offense, well, almost, but instead picked off. And that's another clear, and that's another goal. And guess who?
Not clear.
He might gonna take it in. It is a 2-on-1. Looking for that pass across to Tipu. Tipu now with the disc. That defender got baited out, and a shot there from Tipu.
Yeah, heck with it now on the back line. 2.5 minutes to go in the second round. Paper looking to end this one in 2. Oh, they're still tied. Setup, what a setup.
No, Bartstar denying it as it's going to bounce into the midfield. Bushibo that with the disc. Bushibo over. Woo! What?
Players and now slapped down. It looks like it will be Palace to collect this one. Palace going through the cross to the law, he puts it in.
A great save there by Chris Custom, able to pick it up and clear it back down the field. It is now loose.
I won't give it all away, 'cause I don't think I'll stay. No, I can't be the only one who doesn't wanna fall. Doesn't wanna
VRware. Our passion is for the future.
Everest was newly formed in Season 3. How did this team come together?
I started from scratch again, I suppose. Kind of my thing after each season to have to start from scratch. I guess it's a fun experience every time to try to sort of grab as good of a team as you can get at that point in time. But I think it was start out with me and Elmo. I guess that's how most teams are formed. It's like 2 people, and then you sort of start to branch out and see what can you get to complement your team. We got Elmo, which is it's a Rift player from I think a year back or something. I think he started back in preseason, I think. I might be wrong, but yeah, he's relatively experienced and played in like the whole VRML thing. And then Conrad, who is he's the only player actually playing on the quest, but he's a quest player from start. And then we start out with Wheeladdy, who was also a quest player, but figured the sort of discrepancy, the age difference was a bit too much there, so we decided to switch him out for Steffo, who also had been playing with Elmo. But yeah, so that's another thing that I've noticed, that it's the same thing with my previous team, the Alpha Ducks. It's easy to get, like, if you can get a pair of players that already familiar with each other, especially if they are doing a stack, if they're like front strikers or something, then it's a lot faster to make them sort of work in a team if they already have a good regrab understanding with each other. So we've had this lineup since like right before the first Challenger Cup or something, so like 6 weeks or something.
What preparation did you do as a team and personally for this Challenger Cup?
I think it's the same thing as we did for the last Challenger Cup, which is I try to find matches, like the most recent matches of the teams we're playing, and I try to look at the playstyle, and most notably I look at the rollouts, because I mean we're kind of known for that, and it's kind of how we're always been doing things. It's like we're kind of obsessed with the rollouts and trying to sort of find a weakness in the rollout or try to choose sort of. I mean, we have our set of rollouts that we do, but sometimes I look at whatever they are doing, and then maybe let's say, okay, let's focus on these rollouts against this team because they are sort of man marking a lot, or they're doing this and that, right? So yeah, I go through the videos I can find, the matches that are most recent, and try to see how they are running their rollouts, and try to sort of do a small write-up for the team, where I say, okay, this is like, if they focus on stacking, for example, then I'm gonna go and do a little bit more brawling, and if they're passing more, then I tell my teammates to try to man mark them a little better and stuff like that. So yeah, that's about it.
Before the Cup started, who were you most concerned about as an opponent, and did any team or player surprise you?
I would say we were probably most concerned about Clockwork, because they were a new formed team, but we know all the players are good, like they're strong players individually. So, and still in this game, you can basically if you take good players and throw them into a team, then that's going to be a pretty strong team, like right off the bat. That's sort of the team that we were most concerned about, definitely. And I would say also we were a bit worried about Exploited, because they replaced Galti with Sir Dominic, which was in my team last season, and was still, like, to my knowledge, in my opinion, one of the most underrated like players in Europe still, especially like solo stuff, like, yeah, just sort of the ability to come into a situation and come out winning, even though you were in a really sticky spot. Like, so yeah, it was definitely like concerned about that for sure. Other than that, I think that the teams we played the other teams quite a lot, so we kind of knew what they were capable of. So yeah.
Your team went undefeated throughout this Challenger Cup. Was there ever a point you thought that your team might lose?
Actually in the very first game, because like coming into the Challenger Cup, I think we expected to win against one team, and we were sort of thinking we would probably also win 2 matches. But then I think winning 3 matches, I think we were like, okay, that's probably the best possible outcome. That's going to be, winning 3 matches. So that's like that would be a win, basically, I think, because I also thought that it was going to be very even. So I thought even losing 2 matches would still maybe give us a chance to advance. But yeah, and we still, like, even the first match we had to struggle a little bit. Like, it wasn't easy by any means. So I think right then and there, it's like I was like still like, okay, yeah, this is gonna turn out as I thought. Like, we might win this one, but we probably won't win more than two matches, like max 3.
You've already played your first match in the Master Tier. How are you feeling about your second matchup in the Master Tier this weekend?
I'm feeling good about it. I think we have a good chance of winning that one, I would say. It's hard to tell. Like, Quackheads is one of those teams that's like, yeah, the most amount of players that have sort of stuck together for a long time. It's been years. So they're definitely, they are very, very well gelled together as a team. So yeah, and they're also very strong on the brawling, and have a very, very good goalkeeper. So have to watch out for that.
Clockwork was newly formed in Cycle 2. How did this team come together?
Both me, Ares, and Akina, We're like freeloaders. We didn't really belong anywhere. Especially me. For those who don't know, some people may know, but I played a lot in North America, even though I'm Europe. So basically what started happening was we started playing a lot of mixed scrims, or in North America that would be privates. And we just had fun together, right? So what we do is we created this team and we started playing as this team against other teams, even though we didn't have officially a team, right? Because at the time Baguette was in Hellbent, but he was also kind of bored and he wanted to play more. So we just played together for fun. And then we started beating teams that we quote unquote shouldn't beat. We were doing really well, right? So we were like, okay, we might actually make a team here. So that was the plan for season 4. But then things changed and we decided to make the team for this season instead. And Baguette offered to leave Team Hellbent to join us. So yeah, that's kind of the story. So we're just a bunch of friends going together playing some teams.
What preparation did you do as a team and personally for the Challenger Cup?
As a team, I think we weren't too worried about the Challenger Cup. We knew we were almost certainly going to get in, or we felt like it at least. We have played a lot of those teams before and we did really well against them, right? We felt like we were coming strong, but of course I remember both Ares and Baguette, I think, before the Challenger Cup, they were kind of like a little shaky, you know. Of course you gotta be that, it's a tournament and you have to perform, right? For me as well, it felt very different from a normal VRML match because there's actually something a small bit on the line. Like we would get into Master and we would start playing higher level teams, which of course for us is fun. And that's why everyone on our team is playing. We're playing for fun. Preparation wise, we scrimmed teams, we talked some things over, but we went in very simple and our play style is very, everyone does what they feel like. We don't have any plans or plays or QBs really simple if you actually look at it, but it's also hard to counter because it's so simple and it's so viable. So if the enemy team does something, one player can just move a bit, adapt to that, and then we're good to go. Players do kind of what they want, they position like what they like. Of course we have basic positions, like Oki is a little bit of a defender with me, I'm goalkeeper, the other two are strikers. But it switches around, everyone scores, everyone gets assists, everyone gets saves even. It's just well-rounded, we don't really have anything set in stone.
The Everest matchup was your 4th match in the round robin and a tough matchup. What were you feeling going into that 3rd round?
This is certainly where our team has to work on the most because as many expected before we made this team, our team has a little bit of issues here and there when it comes to mentality. Losing is not the best for us. So coming into that 3rd round, we didn't really have that grip that we should have, and the mentality, the call-outs, everything was kind of toned down and everyone was kind of, yep, okay, like no one was putting the maximum amount of effort in. Of course, like we were trying, but you can't try your best when everyone's a little bit weighed down by everyone else, right? So, but me personally feeling like going into that round, I felt like it could go either way, right? Because we won the first one, and then we lost the second one, and then we're going into that 3rd round, and it's like, but we also had in our heads that even if we lose, it probably won't matter, because we had I think coming into the match, we had a really high amount of goals compared to the other teams. So, and knowing that Everest was playing Exploited next, which it's also a really good matchup, and it wouldn't be too much of score difference between those two teams, even if Exploited were to win. We knew we were gonna make that tie, so I think that also made a point that we didn't play as well as we could have. Also, like we got tired. Everyone had played for a long time. The last 2-3 games a little bit sloppy. We're going in super strong the first 2 games, and even I got surprised by the scores we got on the first 2 games. Going into that 3rd round, I felt like this is going to go either way, and I'm not sure what's gonna happen.
Your first 2 matches in the Master Tier are this week. How are you feeling going into those matches?
Of course, playing Master Tier is a lot different than playing in Ladder and Diamond teams, because everyone's obviously a lot better, or not a lot, but at least better, because they're in the top. And this week we've gotten Intoxicated. If we play well...
Hello and welcome back. We have another game for you, and I brought a friend. With me is Doc Education here on VMRL1. And man, we're excited. This is Team Tyro EU against Electric Echo. This is going to be a banger of a match. How's it going, Doc?
Fantastic. Absolutely super excited to get my morning started with some Echo Arena. Both of these teams, super exciting to see them as we finish out our season. I'll give a quick plug for Challengers Cup. It is May 8th, May 9th, and finals May 15th, May 16th. We need everyone in finals. It is going to be so wild. If you saw the Ethereal Joker match just a couple of days ago, Ethereal was literally 1 point, one shot, one ding, converting away from toppling Joker and giving them their first loss of the season. And while that may have been exciting then, loss in finals means a lot different things than just a loss in the regular season. So there are teams that are challenging Joker and challenging each other to just continue to push the limit on Echo Arena skill. So May 15th, May 16th, we need everybody. As Dimwee says, get your aunts, get your uncles, get your friends, get your neighbors, get everyone in, get the postman, get everyone in the room. We want 1,000 concurrent viewers on those games. And I also know, Luke, that you have some epic quotes to deliver, so I'll pass it to you.
Yeah, I will. I do. A huge shout out to both these team captains. As I always try to say hi to them. Also, my camera's on stream. Hey, everybody. Unfortunately, this is going live, so I wasn't able to set up Doc's or even ask him if he was interested. But regardless, man, the captain of Electric Echo had so much to say, and I will read to you what he said. He said, "Thanks so much. I'm going to start to sum up the state of mind coming to today's match. They had some technical and health issues recently, resulting in not our best couple games, as they are coming up a couple losses, by the way. So we are very eager to claim the win today, especially after losing 2 most recent matches in the last second and only with a difference of 1 point. That's so frustrating. But they're looking for a great match. Unfortunately, due to the reasons they mentioned before, they don't really have much time to study their opponents, but they're sure that they will be a good match to us. And ultimately, we are going to be tonight's the winner and come in with only one thing in mind, and that is to win." To be totally honest, we're already starting preparations for next season. We secured a diamond coach that we are scouting for possible additions into our roster, and they're started it late, but they're ready to go. They're reaching and maintaining silver next season. They want to reach high gold, and they are so excited, and they want to end the season on a high note. So I am super hype. On the flip side, a much normal, shorter quote, but honestly, huge shout out to Electro Echo. Thank you in chat. Kadaski, the coach of Tyro EU, said they had a tough start to the first few seasons. They played some great teams and learned some tough lessons, but we're learning so much from them and building our mental resilience. Our focus is preparing for Season 4, so each time we roll out, we play as if the score is 0-0 and do our best to get a little better each week. So I am so excited. That's the right mentality you should be coming to this match. What do you think about that, Doc?
I think that's great. I empathize with that. Our team has gone through, I think you took a quote from me that was a little similar to that, in that, team organization, is one of the things. And I'm a little bit in the sports industry and sports health industry. And I remember one sports health kind of consulting firm was saying that a big part of winning in Major League Sports is keeping people on the field and keeping people healthy. And they had some metric that if you could keep so many millions of dollars in payroll on the field in baseball, then you were guaranteed to win. And so that was that was their pitch to say, hey, look, we help keep people on the field. We're worth it. But the point being, yeah, if your hardware is broken, if your players are sick, if players have to take off for whatever reason, and you don't have folks who can rotate in easily, who can slide into various roles, and everyone knows their roles. My team lost our last match of the season. We had a team of 4 going that had literally never played together all season. And we had no goalie, and so we had 3 people had to rotate different roles, and it was like, oh, what are we doing here? So all of these things come into play in Echo Arena in the long seasons, and it's part of the game.
It certainly is, and we are talking about the game. We're about to start it. I'm excited. I hope everyone in chat is equally excited. But here we go. Tyro in blue, Electro Echo in orange. Doc, take it away.
And the teams are coming out. It looks like, a couple of all 4 players for Team Tyro jumping around the disc. Oh, it looks like there was a pause, and they can't grab the disc. So that makes a little more sense. It looked like the players, were like, hey, what's going on? It looks like it went right through my hand, and it did. And it did. Confirmed.
Confirmed. Oh, man. What a start to this game. Oh, man. I'm excited as well. But, hey, I mean, that's fun. And they're locked out. Are they locked out of the... Oh, no, they're not. No, they're not. I think they're locked out of their hem. Okay, well, I wonder why they're pausing. We do have 5. Oh, no, never mind. The team captain's just over. But, man, all right. A good start. I don't know if Electro Echo was there. But maybe going for a more defensive rollout. I mean, Doc, in your experience... why do teams opt to do the defensive rollout as opposed to going for the joust advantage in the neutral joust?
Well, I mean, one is if they feel they can't win the neutral joust. But another is, it's interesting. I've been watching this meta kind of evolve because, if you push it to the other side, that's where the other team is on the neutral joust. And I only have anecdotal on this, but I see a lot of times where the team that actually wins the neutral joust in terms of hitting the disc actually turns it immediately over to the other team. So it's a little bit of a new strategy, new meta that I've been seeing. It's interesting.
It certainly is. I mean, I don't quite understand it. I'm not going to lie. In my anecdotal experiences, everyone who's done that strategy has lost the joust and lost, therefore given up advantage and got scored upon first. So let's see what's going to happen here, as it looks like we might have a passive joust. No, I take that back. It's going to get won by Tyro, though. Tyro getting quickly stolen. Sechi maybe taking your anecdotal evidence and absolutely turning it around, going for the cross pass quickly, but will just be floating high and wide.
Scott with the disc, passing over to Sichi. Oh, what a save by Barry Benson. A clear is good as well. Let's see whose stack is going to be together first. It looks like Team Tyro will get a hand on it, but then Sichi gets it. So a little bit of disc changing hands right now, Luke.
Yeah, really back and forth game early on. That's what we like to see, but that's a 3. No post! As it is going to bounce out. You hate to have that post. Just a little bit less grip, and you'll be fine. But it's going to go back into the hands of Kadaski, and it's going to be cleared downfield.
Oh, clear downfield, but hit the lip, and it's right back in the Team Tyro EU zone. So it looks like it's James, number 10, with the disc. He's going one-on-one. He can go right in. He's going to go to the post. Nice moves. Oh, but what a save. Oh, but he gets it back, and Barry clears it out.
Oh my goodness, absolutely great job there on the defense, but they need to get the clear good. They haven't gotten it yet. The back line of Electro Echo was just too strong, and it looks like this might not be it yet either, as the cut cross pass is that a clear? Is that a cross pass? I don't know. Well, that's certainly one. Is that a long? No, it's not. But it finally gets out of their end. Gonna get slapped. Maybe a bit of a panic slap. Definitely had at least a couple more seconds. But now it is gonna get picked up by James, who is gonna clear it right back where it came from.
Oh, nice clear, but it bounces off the verge there. The disc is back in the hands of Kadaski, and now it's in the hands of, not in anyone's hands right now. It looks like Sichi is able to clear it through, but on the back line, Barry Benson delivers it right back in. Oh, but what a stun by Sichi.
Sichi, great job from him, keeping his team getting that offensive pressure, but now it's going to be a long clear. The stack is ready. Do they read those? Maybe? Yes, they do. Can they find it? Ooh, maybe not, but they're going to try to put it in for 2. But no, it's free. It's there. Hidden. Gets it done. 2 points on the board, Electric Echo.
Excellent work by Electric Echo to just continue to push that disc forward. There was a lot of stunning, there was a lot of slapping, there was a lot of bodies moving in, and they just kind of stumbled forward and eventually found an open goal. So nice work there. But it looks like we already have another timeout. Kadaski, I believe the team captain for Team Tyro, is jumping over to have a chat with Electro Echo.
Yeah, let's see. A huge shout out to Spark. We can see who paused, and we can see blue team paused, so we know it happened. This is a silver. This is silver Phenom. Man, all those fans for Electric Echo, you didn't put any money where your mouth is, man. The prediction votes are 9% for Echo and 91 for Tyro. So, man, I need some more betting next time. But nevertheless, I don't know. This might be the last match of Season 4. Excuse me, I'm not quite sure. But certainly a back-and-forth match so far. I'm really excited to see it early on in this round 1.
Absolutely, yeah. I missed that. I missed that prediction. Probably went for the value bet. I've been going for value bets. You know, if I see like a 10-to-1 return, even if I don't know anything about the teams, I might just bet a couple hundred points. You know, and if you pull it out, you get 2,000 back. Like that's a good little value bet. But didn't get in on that action this time.
Maybe not, but the action will start once again with Tyro with the joust advantage. First time this game. Let's see what they can do here in round 1.
Barry Benson with the disc. He's the quarterback. He's going to look at, has options left, right, and low. A little bit of stunning in the mid, and it looks like Kadaski will go high. Looking to clear it through, but jumping the gun there was Scott. So it looks like they will take a shot. It's going to be a little high, and Barry Benson on the back line again. He's the interceptor.
The interceptor, and that's a pass to Kirito. Kirito over to Kadaski. Is he going to go for the long 3? Yes, he will. Does he hit those? Yes, he does. 29 meters. Tyro take the lead.
Big time. What a pass, too, by Kirito. You know, I don't know if he saw them or if there was just really good communication there, but really beautiful pass, and it just left Kadaski with a straight line, able to go directly toward the goal, get an open look, and fire it in. Not easy from 29 meters, but a lot easier when you get a good pass and you can go straight forward. So nice teamwork by Team Tyro.
Certainly good teamwork. Getting quickly pressured there as they do have the momentum, but they want to turn that around right now. Good reset pass. Sichi, Scott, bounce shot. Ooh, saved by Barry, but he's there to finish the job. No, he just barely misses as it is going to go low. Scramble. And this offense is not over yet, but maybe it is now as the clear comes out.
Wow, some furious defense there by Team Tyro in the bubble. Came really close to relinquishing that goal, but they did ultimately persevere, although it's right back in their zone now.
Right back in their zone. It's free. It's an open 3. Who's there first, though? They need to get their rotations come through. Don't take a shot. Take a pass. Yes, they will. Can they do it? No, saved by Barry, and it's going to go back to the neutral zone.
Barry is absolutely dominating right now in the goal. You know, a little bit of tip that I've seen a lot of master tier players do: move that disc around so that they can't see the arm angle on your shot. You know, go high, go low, and a shot, an underhand shot is, or a backhand shot is very difficult to predict and very difficult to spot. So when you're in the bubble going one-on-one, that can be a very effective tool. As it looks like Electro Echo will clear it back out of their zone.
Yeah, right back, but almost. Lots of Geo hits so far this game. That pesky Geo, they should just get rid of it. As it is going to go all the way back down the other way. And the stack is there first. There is a goalie, though. Is it a 1-on-1? Is it a 2-on-1? No, it's a 3-on-2. And they are going to get slammed in the face for their efforts. And it's going to get almost cleared out the tunnel.
It's interesting you mentioned that. I know some folks have talked about like different map geometries, and just off the ding. Oh wow, that's a tough one for Electro Echo. But it would be interesting if there were no geo and the same map. I think it would really prioritize regrabbing skill. But in any case, right back to the game here, and Hidden clears it through for Electro Echo.
Electro Echo picking up the disc. No, Barry's stealing it, but no, it's not going to be a good clear. Scott's there to intercept. Great work from both these teams. Lots of interceptions so far this game. But Sichi, low to Hidden, walking it in. Shot post. Close. That's going to bounce out of the bubble.
Yeah, nice pocket shooting by Electro Echo, and it's just been a couple of inches that have been the difference between some big scores for them. Sichi trying to get it to Hidden, but a little bit hot. Hidden wasn't quite ready for it, and it's bouncing back toward mid.
Back towards mid, but is this offense over? No, it's not. That pass is good. Going for the bow tie. That's the Geo there. Sichi, though, going for the windmill, but he's going to get the disc tape. But, oh, he gets the steal, too. Can he finish it? No, it's going to get stolen immediately from his hands. And go right back into this midfield, but the backline player's there.
Yeah, with 3.5 minutes left, it's a very low-scoring game right now. Team Tyro has a narrow edge. Hidden coming in. There it is. Finally, they cracked the seal. Barry Benson can't save everything, and Hidden finally puts one in the top pocket. Electro Echo up by 1.
Wow. Yeah, no kidding. It's just 7 minutes almost. Well, 6.5 already flying by. It's anyone's game. 1-point game. A 3 is super powerful here for either team, but certainly for Electro Echo. But Tyro wants none of that. Passing up to Kirito. Kirito over to Kadaski. Kadaski up, Dodging, but he gets stolen. Great steal from Sichi, who's going to toss it right back where it came from. Is that a long down shot? Yes, it is. 3 points, 4-point lead. Electro take the lead.
Wow, I mean, that's classic brawling in the mid. For those that don't know, this mid area, there are all of these choke points. If it looks like it gets smaller there, that's because it does. And especially when you're in the tubes, going one-on-one is very difficult. So a typical way to attack the offensive joust is to jump folks in those tubes, and you can see right there Sichi is hanging out on the left tube, and that's how you break it. Those beautiful passes from Kadaski and Holmesy, and look at this, they're moving it up the field. This is really nice passing from Team Tyro right now. This is how you break an aggressive defensive pressure.
They do. They weren't able to get that last pass, though, and they're not able to get this one either, but eventually it's going to be scramble for it. Who gets the turnover? Who gets there first? It will be Kadaski. Kadaski, no! Gets stunned from his hands, too, I think, and that's going to get cleared right back. Electro Echo looking good later in the second half of round 1.
Electro Echo's got an open goal right now for 3. Oh, but it's going to go off the shield. They're going to get another opportunity, and it looks like they will. Oh, hidden! Stealing it from Sichi and pulling in for the 2 points. So just like that, they are up by 6 points now.
Yeah, man, 1:30 on the clock. It's still possible. That's 2 3s or 3 2s. But it certainly is going to be a tough ask considering the low-scoring game. But time will tell as they do have the disc. They need to move it upfield quick. But over, down. Okay, not a good pass, but they're there to recover. No, they can't. Here's the stacks through. The stacks are through for the other team. But no, they're going to get the clear, and that's going to be on the back line. They're still going offensive, though, Scott. But it's back and forth, man. What a brawling game.
It is. There's a lot of brawling right now, and both teams are fighting furiously. The clock is not in the favor of Team Tyro EU right now. Scott is lost the disc here, and Kadaski's going to have a shot. No one's telling him. Oh, there was a perma goalie on the back line. I didn't see him.
Neither did I. I thought he could go for the replay, but unfortunately, 50 seconds now. That's time. That's time ticking. And Electric Echo can just tick all day. They have no rush, but they're going to go for the offensive play anyway. And do they dare? Woo! What a save! Kadaski gets the steal all the way downfield, but now these stacks need to come through. Where are they? But the backline defender, James, just burning time away. I think this game's out of reach.
Yeah, I think the game is out of reach, and it looks like the backline players for Team Tyro are finally getting in on the action. Maybe should have done that a little bit earlier. When you're down by 6 and with a minute left, they're going to score, and Barry Benson scores. That's their goalie. Was a little bit hesitant earlier, I saw, to jump out a goal, but it was effective in getting the score. But it's going to be the classic, a little too little, a little too late, and this round is going to close 9-5, Electro Echo.
9-5, but a really back and forth game. I mean, I certainly do agree that they need to kind of play more offense. I mean, if you always keep that one player back and you don't have a points lead, you're just shooting yourself in the foot, for lack of a better, analogy. And that's what they did here. And yeah, I mean, Doc, what would you say to Electro Echo to keep up into this round 2 to make sure they solidify that lead? And what would you say to Tyro so that they could come back?
I mean, Electro Echo is getting a lot of steals in the mid area, and so their man defense is really working for them. What I would say to Team Tyro is they need to break that. So the way that they had they broke it before was having one of their players go to double diamond on the other side, and then they got a pass into that zone and then onto one of the tubes, and that misdirected one of the defenders from the tubes. Right now, Team Tyro is having a difficult time because they're passing into the tubes, and then they're getting a one-on-one situation in the tubes with one of their players, mostly on the right side, and mostly Sichi on the left side for Electro Echo, going one-on-one, and that's where you saw that fantastic long 3. But even if they didn't get the long 3 scored, just getting the turnover was good enough. So I think they need to think about their offensive rollout and how they're going to get past that man defense at the mid.
Wow, definitely a lot of great things there. As we are going into round 2, let's see if they can do any of it, and let's see who's going to get the joust advantage. It is going to go straight to Sichi. We were just talking about him. He's going to go for the pass, and they're going to do it. No, they won't. Barry says no. But man, coming out burning Electric Echo in this round 2.
Yeah, and the stacks are together. Kadaski is flying through, but gets broken up. It's good enough, though. Oh, but the pass, not quite good enough to Kirito. That would have been almost a certain 2 on the backside. So Kirito not quite. Maybe the pass was a little too hot. Maybe wasn't quite attached to Geo, and right back in the hands of Electro Echo.
Right back in the hands, but it's looking to go back the other way. That's going to bounce off the Geo. It's not going to stay in the end. It's going to get picked up and kind of cleared out back into the midfield at the very least for Tyro.
You got to take that shot. Oh, this guy, who is it? It's James, is just hanging out for Electro Echo, so stopping all the long shots for Team Tyro. On the backline, Holmesy home! Hauling it in with the interception, so this is really big. Team Tyro needs to get a little bit of momentum right now.
They really do, especially with that late goal from Electric Echo. Late goal from Tyro? I forget. Too many games already. But that momentum is important to really keep up. And that's going to be a long pass, but maybe too long? No, that pass goes through. There's no one deep, though. We need to see those stacks through. We do see a stack from both teams, but it will probably, it will be Electric Echo picking up and just dumping it in the midfield.
Dumped it in the midfield. There's a lot of stunning, a lot of folks for Electro Echo, but they break up. So that was an opportunity. As you continue to grow in this league, just stacking more and more. Electro Echo had 3 folks together right there. It does work out for them. A little bit of that was some nice moves there by Hidden. Loves to hang out on that shield. But yeah, definitely one thing for both of these teams is just to stack more. Just any body that you see that's moving, grab onto it, whether it's your team, whether it's the other team, ideally if it's your team, and just sync up and keep the speed going.
Definitely keep the speed going, but Barry keeping this game. It's tied at 0-0. That's a long clear. That backline player, it's James, is there, so they need to recover it before they get there, but they won't. It's James once again. Beautiful backline play. Definitely putting in his work, even with the disadvantage in the offensive zone. It's going to bounce to the side, though. Can he get the clear? Yes, he can. That's going to go right back into Tyro's half.
Back into Tyro's half, and it looks like it's in the hands of Hidden. Bounces off the Geo there, and Barry Benson hauls it back in. So Barry's calling in. If you notice, Electro Echo, by having that perma goalie, what that means is they're going 3v4. So Team Tyro really should be having a man defense on defense, because they can have a man on every man for Electro Echo and their goalie, because there are only 3 players for Electro Echo in the offensive zone, and the same goes on their own offense. When they're moving it through mid, they have to recognize that Electro Echo only has 3 defenders against their 4 players, because they have that defender hanging out right there. You see him; it's James in the goal. So flying in right now is Kadaski. Beautiful pass, but right back is Sichi.
Man, Sichi popping off this game everywhere he needs to be, right at the right time. That's always indicative of good players. It's going to go back out once again into Tyro's half, still scoreless. 3.5 minutes into this game. These teams can't find the back of the net.
There's a lot of great defense going on right now, a lot of steals and stunning, and of course, when you're going 3v4, it's hard to put up a lot of points. So I wouldn't expect Electro Echo to put up a lot of points, and you can see they're getting the disc into the zone, but they're not quite crushing it. And Team Tyro just having a little bit of difficulty getting it through mid and getting their offensive unit set up.
Yeah, they certainly are. That's going to be a clear. That's a good clear to read. Is there a stack there to pick it up? Kind of. Eventually, Scott will be there. Scott looking for the cross pass. Can he get it? He's going to go for the reset, but just a little bit missed. But it will be a scramble for the disc. It will get picked up by Electric Echo. Tyro electing to not even go for it, not extend themselves, which probably is a smart play. We'll see how that turns out as Sichi is setting up here on the offense. Cut pass. Hidden's there. Hidden walking it in. Pass to Sichi. Sichi shot, but Barry is there to save it. Takes a moment and gets the clear, at least to the tunnel area.
Yeah, absolutely. As you say, it looks like there's some good brawling now. Team Tyro, they have the disc. Let's see, can they get it? Kadito needs to turn around. Okay, got stunned out, but definitely throw it and then turn around and look for your teammate. Headbutt there from Holmesy home. Barry gonna take a shot. Fly is Scott.
Man, These rotations, these defensive rotations from Electro Echo are so timely. You love to see it. It's always such a beautiful clip as well, and definitely intentional, as Sichi is going to pick it up and turn it right back the other way, right back where it came from. Again, a back and forth game, still scoreless with half of this round 2 over.
Absolutely insane. The defense is really strong right now. Sichi with the disc is going to pass it over to Hidden. Hidden has got some moves, but getting stunned out right there. So Team Tyro, I really recommend a man defense against here. But that shot a little bit wide from Sichi.
A little bit wide, but still not out of the woods yet. This offense is far from over. Hidden, turning it around, going high, finding his teammate. Sichi, low. Is it communicated? No, he was right there, but he just didn't look. As Kirito is going to kind of get the clear, bouncing into the tunnel region once again, but not finding the full court clear. As Sichi's going to pass to Scott. Scott's going to walk in and get pressured. The shot, but the slap out. But it's not over. Sichi, shot saved once again. Barry standing on his head. As now it'll bounce out the other way, but still not out. Can they get the steal? Yes, they can. It's free. And they're going to get it down, at least farther down the tunnel, but it's still back and forth, and it's going right back into Tyro's zone.
Wow, a lot of back and forth right now. Barry Benson absolutely doing a lot of work. Has 9 saves right now, combined with 4 from Kadaski and 1 from Kirito. That's 15 saves in this game already. That's 30 points that they have saved. So definitely their backline play keeping them in the game right now. Although, yeah, their offense is a little bit struggling as they get their stacks together. Let's see if they can come in. It's that backline player. It's that perma goalie getting the disc again for Electro Echo.
Electro Echo not able to get it out, though. That was a great clear from James, but it is now Kirito with the disc. Kirito going for the cross pass. Do they read those? Unfortunately not. It's going to instead bounce really, really high, but no one's pressuring it. Both these teams being very patient on the defense, but it's going to be over to Nest. Nest, it's free. Can he pick it up? No, it's instead going to be Sichi, I think, slapping it downfield. It's another stack race, and Tyro's not going to be there instead. It will be picked up by Electro Echo. Electro Echo walking in, saved by Barry, keeping them in this game. 0-0, 2.5 minutes left.
Insane. Barry is cracked in the goal right now. Sichi with the disc, clears it through. Hidden has the disc, has an option on the left-hand side, gonna get pressure. Oh, the pass bounces off the Geo. So Scott had an opportunity, but right back in the hands of, or right back toward mid. Sichi gonna have to fight for it again. They're going 3v4 on offense, so it's very difficult to score. There's an extra defender on the Team Tyro side, but on the other side, that perma goalie is stopping. So a couple of different strategies are combining. We're a minute and a half left in this game, and no one has scored.
Oh my goodness! Less than 2 minutes. But, hey man, someone's going to score eventually. Maybe we were talking about 15 OTs maximum last time. Maybe this is the game. Probably not. But it's going to bounce high and out and low. But it is going to get cleared right back by Electro Echo. It's a turnover. It's a scramble. It's a shot. It's a pass. Holmesy. No, we can't get it fast enough. Instead, it's going to get immediately picked up. But it's going to just bounce around. Who's there to pick it up? Who is there? Everyone overshoots the disc, so apparently no one's there. But now it will be hidden on the offense. This goal will mean so much if they get it. It's a pass, but it's a stun. Absolute amazing brawling as Sichi is going to pick it up on the back line.
Yeah, great brawling, really timely knock. I mean, that was a deadly attack from Electro Echo flying in. And right, another one, Hidden, oh, hey! He breaks the seal again, Hidden does. And they're up by 2 with gonna be about 35 seconds left, or maybe 30 seconds left for Team Tyro.
Oh my goodness. It took 9.5 minutes to get that first goal. It needs to take less than 30 for this next one if we want to see an OT or a round 3. Either way, I'll take it. It is going to get picked up by Kirito. 20 seconds now. Cross pass. That's not going to be good, though. That's going to bounce high and out. That's the worst case scenario. Kadaski slapping it back to Kirito. Kirito, long pass up. That defensive player is there, and that is James. 10 seconds now. They need to get a turnover. They're not going to. That's going to be a clear 5 seconds. Can they do it? Shot. They need a shot. They need a shot. They need a shot. Oh my God, they take the game. 3-2. What?
Barry Benson. hauls it in, taps off the ceiling, and with the open goal for the first time, I think it was Kadaski doing some stunning. Let's take a look at the replay. Oh no, yeah, Kadaski did stun out the goalie outside of the goal. Goalie did not expect Barry Benson to get that in, I think, and made a jump for it, and that left the goal open for the first time. So wow, just like that, we're going to round 3.
And that is why threes win games. Wow. I don't even know what to say. Wow. I mean,
I got nothing to say except a little teaching moment. One thing that I've learned recently in Echo is, in a lot of sports, in baseball, in basketball, in football, if you're receiving a pass, you're often taught to go toward the pass, and that works because your feet are always connected to the ground. But in Echo Arena, it's often a good thing if someone has made a great pass to you and you can catch the disc and still stay anchored to a geometry or to the wall. You should let the disc come to you, because then you're anchored and you can move. There was a time when Holmesy Holm was on the nest and there was a beautiful pass made, and Holmesy jumped off the nest in order to get to it. I think that if they had stayed anchored, they could have just turned around off the nest and gone straight to goal. So that's just one of those little things. If you can, stay anchored, because it's so powerful to redirect right now, as Team Tyro redirects the disc toward them in this round 3.
In this round 3, both the last round 1 and 2, they were the last ones to score the goal. Round 2 made them take the cake. They're looking to keep up that cake. Shots, but saved. Great job on the defense from Scott, but Kadaski is there. It's just going to be a scramble. This looks very familiar to round 2. Hopefully more goals are scored, but maybe not, as it is going to be all the way. But yes, 100% Phantom. Doc here educating us. Doc Education, huge shout out to him, as well as the wiki. Make sure you guys check it out. He built it. Not the whole thing, but just some pages. But it's going to be a shot, and that's going to be a quick goal as Sichi puts 2 on the board for Electro Echo.
I just like to share the knowledge that I've got. All I do is I collect the knowledge and the wisdom and the metas from the best players, and I try and understand it, and then I try and communicate it. I don't think I've invented anything just yet as far as meta goes. We'll see. I got some ideas, but definitely just trying to learn from the best right now and share it with everyone, because that's what this community is all about.
It certainly is, and that's really what's most important for us. I mean, this is a lot of fun casting, but it's so much more fun with you guys here. Honestly, I don't think a lot of people would do it without you guys here, so thank you all for taking the time out of your day to watch and enjoy this game we all know and love, Echo Arena. But there is going to be a pause here, and we are just waiting. We're just waiting. But Phenom saying, crazy what happens when you don't perma-goalie. I mean, maybe Electro Echo feels that way, but I don't know. I mean, I think you definitely shouldn't. But how did it switch on me? That's weird. Teams got swapped, but Tyro is in blue. They're still in blue. But man, what a game. What a game. What a day. This is the third last day of the season for all these teams who are not in the Challenger Cup.
Yeah, and permagoalie is an interesting strategy. I've actually seen a couple of teams in Master Tier in NA not really have a permagoalie, but just kind of always have a backline player. I could be mistaken, but I believe Seven does this on occasion, and it's just something to watch. Any Master Tier team that's doing anything, like they're not wrong. So learn from it, see why it's working and when it's working and when it's not working, and and make your own meta based on your own team skill and where your skills are, and where you want to go and what kind of team you want to be. And moving ahead, Team Tyro wants to win this one. They've moved it up. Some beautiful passing, a little clumped up, and Sichi hauls it in, but right off the cloud, Geo, and back toward the mid.
Right back towards the mid, but not out. Is this offense over? No, it's not. Tyro gets a hand on it. It's going to go deep. It's going to go into the hands immediately, though, of Electric. Oh, Ben bouncing high. It's going to be a stun bit pass, maybe? Yeah, it will be. Shot. Bounce shot. No, it's going to bounce out of the bubble. And they're still here searching for the disc.
Still searching for the disc, and it looks like, nice little stacking from Team Tyro in a short order. That almost got them the disc there. I love anytime a team is stacking, even for a couple of regrabs. And just like that, Sichi flying in with a teammate, getting there first. Speed kills.
Speed certainly does kill. But 4 points. 4 points. Tyro in both these games have only scored a maximum of 3. So hopefully we see more of them here and we have a back and forth game. But time will tell as Barry does pick up the disc. QB him. But over to Kirito. Kirito immediately gets punished by Hidden. And he's going to look for the cross pass. Maybe a reset? I don't know if that was where he wanted to go. But Scott will be there to pick it up. He's looking to go right back the other way now. Taking a look.
Yep.
Taking some time.
Yeah, and Sichi is hanging out on the bow tie. They're moving it up nicely. Someone should move. Oh, right, they only have 3 players, so this is tough. But see, Kadaski, if I were Kadaski, I would be on Sichi right now, or maybe on the shield. This is good though. Ooh. Just like that, man-to-man defense is going to work out, especially when you can. But
oh,
yeah,
oh, no.
That's rough. That's a little rough, but Sichi flying in, doing his thing, getting another score. So up by 6 is Electro Echo.
Yeah, man, absolutely great play. I mean, that's what happens when you overcommit 2 people on 1 man. You just want 1 man on 1 man, but that's okay. Time will fix all wounds, and they need to score some points on this board, but they're not looking good so far. But still, time is left. 6.5 minutes. It's going to bounce high. It's going to bounce in the hands of Kadaski. Immediately, it's stolen, though. Scott's looking for a long shot. Whew, but Barry on the back line. His stack is there to pick it up. Long pass once again to Kirito. We've seen him on that Geo quite a fair bit this game. But it's bouncing high. Bouncing. Slapped down by Scott. Scott not really down at all, though. Actually, more like sideways. It's going to be a race to it. It's going to be a scramble. Maybe a clear. Yes, a clear from Tyro. Now down all the way. There is a backline player, though, so there's no easy 3s for them. Maybe going for a reset, maybe go for a solo play. What you doing? What you doing? You're going for the shot. Maybe hoping the goalie was stunned, but unfortunately that was just a little bit wide, but they're going for round 2, and they're going to slam it in. 4-point game.
Nice work. Great setup. Maybe a little bit of an aggressive shot with that first shot, but definitely by the time the bounce came back around, they had someone on nest, someone on back, and someone on boot. So the defense was really spread out, and they had a lot of passing and cutting options. Kirito on the backside, beautiful finish, beautiful pass there. Really nice work from Team Tyro.
2 points is a good start, but they're not out of the woods yet because Hidden and Sichi are looking to extend that to be 2 more. But that's a cross pass, not quite finding its mark. Kadaski's going to clear right back the other way, but that's into the hands of Kirito, who is not going to be able to take a long shot, as it is a 1-1, and it's going to go for the reset instead. Right back, but Nishichi, as always, is there to intercept and puts it right back into the hands of his teammates.
What I like from Tyro here is they're able to get back in their own zone very quickly, and the goalie is jumping out. The goalie is very active, although might bite him in the butt. Oh, just like that, a save. Hidden's going to do some work on the backside, tries for a backboard, can't quite get it. Holmes taps it out, so they've broken it up for now, and again going 3v4. Although look at this, the perma goalie, it's James coming in. Oh, but Sichi flies in and puts it in. They're back up by 6.
Man, Tyro scores 1. Echo says no. We'll score 1 back, and it keeps their lead up by 6, which is quite a fair bit, especially in this low-scoring defensive game. But let's see what they can do once again with the joust advantage. It's going to be Barry. Barry is listening to go right this time, and they're just barely dodging the stacks as Kadaski is going to pass over to Kirito. Kirito, back to Barry. Barry walking upfield. But back, no, is the stack there to pick it up? No, it is Barry, though, once again, just going for the clear now into the Electro Echo half.
It looks like Kadaski's going to get it, but immediately stunned out by Scott. Sichi gets it, but immediately stunned out by Barry. Scott gets it, but immediately stunned out by the wall there, and Kadaski gets the disc back. So a lot of switching hands, but what a beautiful pass there. And it looks like Kirito is going to haul it in. Passes to Kadaski. Oh, just a little bit behind, but they will get their offense set up. And Kadaski is doing some nice work, just pausing, allowing the team to come up. Oh, but maybe that pass was a little ill-advised. It looks like Tyro, though. No, Scott will get it and clear it through.
Clear it through. That's not quite a bounce shot, but it's close. It's easy to be read by a stack. Is there a stack there to be reading? There is. It's actually Holmes on Tyro, who's going to try to get the clear, but he's going to get stunned for his efforts as it's not good. Sichi there is going to walk it in. It's a 3-on-1. The stacks are coming through. Cross pass. But no, not finding its mark. Instead, it's going to bounce low and into the hands of Sichi, who's going to dipsy doodle and get stunned immediately for his efforts.
Holmesy stealing it out, and Kadaski has the disc now. Kadaski can definitely. They could have done a little bit of a dribbling situation there. Kadaski getting stunned out. Sichi now with the disc. Hauls it over to Hidden. Hidden's going to bounce it up. Oh, but Barry, a little bit out of the hands, but flying in really quickly is Kirito. So some nice stacking and getting some good speed right now is Team Tyro. Just a comment in the chat about the type of league this is, and maybe it's not the skill level that you are after. You know, this game is really hard, and these teams are showing up and playing their best. Not everyone has hours and hours every day. You know, a lot of people have full-time jobs, families, other things. So always good to support and you know, just kind of let people play their own game. As just like that, if you think that's a toddler shot, I don't know what kind of toddlers you've got playing this game. Sichi off the cone. What a beautiful backboard shot.
Man, wow. That is a shot and a half, and that is certainly not what Tyro wanted, as they have just under 2 minutes now. 8 points is still only 3 threes, 3 goal minimum, rather. They have time to do it, but they need to do it quick. That's a long pass. That's a quick pass. Kadaski moving upfield now. Looking for his options. What are his options? He's looking left, he's looking right, he's jumping, he's passing. Well, that's not going to quite hit its mark, but it's kind of going to get clear. The stun coming through from Kirito. Kirito, can he get a shot? No, there's a goalie in net. And it is going to bounce low and back into the hands of Sichi, who is going to clear it all the way downfield.
Clear it downfield. The disc is into the Team Tyro bubble. Flying in is Sichi again, but 3 players for Team Tyro. So Barry Benson is going to haul it out and send it through. That player from Electro Echo not able to get it. The stacks are together. There are a lot of Team Tyro players, but they just misread the disc. It's very hard to do, you know, with this crazy geometry that we have in the arena, and it will bounce back to mid.
Bounce back to mid. It's still going to be a stack race of sorts. Are they going for the stuns or anything? Kind of. They got to get the rotation back on the defensive, which is important. Getting that goalie in net, preventing those easy threes, but Holmesy Home is there. Taking a look, but he doesn't have time. 40 seconds now on the clock. Let's see if they can get 3 more points or 2 more points on this board. But it is going to bounce low. Now it's going to be a stun back and forth game. Kirito, no, gets stolen right back as he just gets unstunned. It's James, the goaltender, the full-time defender, looking to put 2 more points as an offender, but no, he's going to get punched in the face instead. And it's going to be 20 seconds now in the hands of Scott.
Sends it through. Barry gets another save. It won't make a difference for the game, but it will make a difference for the stat line. Barry Benson with 12 saves. Kadaski with 6, Kirito with 2, and Holmesy Home with 1. So that's 21 saves for Team Tyro. I don't remember the last time I saw even more than 15 saves, let alone more than 20. So great defensive stands by Team Tyro EU, and really great match by both teams.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely great job. Great defense from both these teams. Fortunately, Electro Echo just finding those cut passes and those cross passes in the bubble that much more. But man, absolutely outstanding defense from Tyro despite the score. Certainly, it should have been a lot higher based on the offense of Electro Echo.
Yeah, great. I mean, great match from both teams, and you know, it's just great to see new teams coming in and you know, finishing out their season strong. It's great to cast in a EU match. I haven't been able to cast much EU lately, and it's great to see. You know, it's great to see what's going on over on this side. It's also, oh man, seeing the pings in EU is a little disheartening. I know I have nothing to complain about compared to OCE folks, but just seeing everyone except for Kadaski under 40 ping is I'm pretty jelly, I got to admit.
Yeah, I mean, you can see on the wiki where all the servers are. It really is dependent on where you are in the world. Certainly, I am hopeful that there will be more OCE servers soon because those players certainly need them. But nevertheless, this is the first game of 2 for us. Doc and I, maybe Doc will join us on the third, not quite sure, but at least for 2. Electro Echo Tyro, what a game. 3 rounds, we love to see it. Don't go too far away, though. Our next matchup is Nameless against Nuclear Waste, and that is their first cast this season, which is certainly surprising, considering they are a fairly high-level team here in the EU. They are I'm just loading the page. I forget what division. I think they're silver. No, they're diamond. That's what surprised me last time too. They're top diamond teams contending for the Challenger Cup. So don't go too far away. I've been your host, Luke, and with me is Doc Education. Thanks for joining us. We're going to end the stream, but we'll be back in 15 minutes. See you then.
And we're underway.
Season 3 of VR Master League Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Rebuff Reality, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net.